Have you ever questioned your self-worth or found yourself trapped in a spiral of negative self-talk? You're not alone. We all have those days, those moments where we question our value, our place in the world, and our ability to make a difference. It's a universal experience, a thread that weaves its way through the tapestry of humanity. From the bustling streets of New York to the serene landscapes of remote villages, the question of self-worth resonates. It's whispered in the hushed tones of late-night conversations, etched into the lines of worn faces, and reflected in the mirror of our own self-perception. But here's the thing, it's okay to have doubts, it's okay to question, it's okay to feel. These moments of self-doubt, these questions we ask ourselves, that they're not signs of weakness, they're signs of growth, of introspection, of self-awareness. But remember, your thoughts don't define your worth. Let me share the story of Jake, a man who conquered his negative self-talk and emerged victorious. Jake hailed from the bustling streets of New York, a city that never sleeps, yet he found himself constantly wrestling with an inner voice that kept him awake at night, whispering words of self-doubt and negativity. Jake was no stranger to hardship. He was born into a family that barely made ends meet. His parents, though loving, were often too busy to provide the emotional support he craved. This lack of support, coupled with his harsh environment, made Jake a breeding ground for negative thoughts. But Jake was a fighter. He realized that the only way to change his life was to change his mindset. So he started reading books on positivity, attending seminars, and immersing himself in environments that fostered growth and optimism. Slowly, he began to replace the negative chatter in his mind with positive affirmations. One day, Jake decided to take a leap of faith and started a small business selling handmade candles. His friends and family were skeptical. "Jake, you're setting yourself up for failure," they'd say. But Jake, armed with his newfound positivity, was undeterred. He believed in his product, and more importantly, he believed in himself. His business started off slow. There were days when he didn't sell a single candle. But Jake didn't give up. He kept pushing, kept improving, and kept believing. And then, one day, his candles were noticed by a popular lifestyle blogger who loved them and shared them with her followers. Suddenly, Jake's business took off. From that point forward, Jake's handmade candles became a sensation. His small business turned into a thriving enterprise. Jake, the man who once doubted his worth, had proven to himself and others that he was capable of achieving greatness. Jake's story is a testament to the power of positive thinking and self-belief. His journey serves as a reminder that no matter how loud the negative self-talk gets, we have the power to drown it out with our resilience, determination, and unwavering faith in our abilities. Jake's journey from self-doubt to self-belief wasn't easy, but it was worth it. Jake's story is one of transformation, a journey that each one of us can embark on. His story is not just about the triumph over adversity, but also about the power of positive self-talk, self-belief, and resilience. Let's take a moment to recap the key points of Jake's story. From the get-go, Jake was battling with self-doubt. He was trapped in a relentless cycle of negative self-talk that cast a shadow over his potential, but Jake didn't let his self-doubt define him. He took the first step towards change by acknowledging his negative self-talk. This acknowledgement was the spark that ignited Jake's transformation. He realized that he had the power to shift his mindset. He learned to replace his negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," he started saying, "I can and I will." This shift in mindset, this cultivation of self-belief, played a monumental role in Jake's journey. But Jake's story doesn't stop at self-belief. He also taught us about the power of resilience. Despite the obstacles that came his way, he persevered, he fell, he stumbled, but he always picked himself up and kept going. And in doing so, he not only achieved his goals, but also discovered his true potential. Jake's story is a shining testament to the power of positive self-talk, self-belief, and resilience. It's a reminder that our thoughts shape our reality, that our belief in ourselves can be the difference between failure and success. So, next time you find yourself doubting your worth or capabilities, remember Jake's story. Remember that you too can overcome negative self-talk and achieve great things, because you matter, and your unique light can make a difference in the world.